Oh my goodness. So I put a note here and maybe you guys can help me get to the point that I was trying to get to. I put, this is some Salem Witch Trials type shit. And I think it was about
the girl who got fired from her job.
Yes.
She got fired from her job.
That was it.
She worked as a mechanic. She got fired from her job because it was distracting for the male employees, which I think is bullshit. I think they should have just as much blame over it as she does. And it's not like she's doing it at work. She was doing it at home on like off hours.
There was, hold on, but we just, in all fairness, in the documentary, you do see her, like, I don't know if it was just for the documentary, that she like had some videos of her working on cars.
That was her with her new outfit though, like her new jumpsuit, like her new work. So her new work's probably like, we don't give a fuck, you giving us publicity. Good.
For real.
Good bitches in here.
I can only imagine how that casting couch, interview went.
Oh, fighting misogyny with misogyny.
That was wrong. I'm sorry.
I thought it was really, because like I'm somebody who's on both sides. Like I'm more like when I'm joking around, like I'm a more of a right-leaning person, okay? And I'm like, wow, look at all these fucking e-thoughts. I thought the thought audit was funny as fuck. You guys remember the thought audit?
I don't.
So basically, people on OnlyFans and whatever other services.
I want to say it was pre-OnlyFans because it was only Snapchat. Like girls were selling.
I think you're right. I think it was on like Snapchat and other websites that people went through. Chicks were already like selling pictures and stuff of themselves. And that's income you're supposed to report to the IRS on your like return or whatever when you're filing. And like it's like if somebody like hands you $20, like you're not gonna fucking report that. So what did trolls on the internet do? They said we're gonna like look them up and report them to the IRS.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and they were doing this, but these people though, it wasn't like $20. Like some of these people were making like thousands a month on premium.
Yeah, they're
Snapchats.
making a lot of money. They're making a lot of money.
Oh, for sure. And typically the people, at least the people that I know that have started a premium Snapchat, they would never report that stuff to the IRS. Like,
why would you? There's no tracking it.
Really? Like,
but I mean, like, to be fair though, like some of the girls that were getting audited were ones that were like talking shit and be like, oh yeah, well I make more money than you on my premium Snapchat. And they're like, oh bet. And then you see like a post from them the next day and be like, guys, what the fuck? The IRS just sent me a letter. Now I have to give them all of my tax info, my income.
Look, it was like fucked up, but it was funny. Cause like culturally, like there's a like the positive sexual liberation aspect of things where it's like, we're like too like stiff for like dumb reasons. Then there's like the angle of like people are like really cringy and embarrassing, so we're gonna fuck with them. Like the term e-thought, right? That's definitely a term that's like within my circle. Like Pokimane is an e-thought, right?
Belle Delphine is an e.
Belle Delphine is she's like an e-thought. Like they have like that like I'm a gamer girl like type aesthetic, and like that's how they market themselves. And it's kind of like, I don't know, that like them doing it is just as cringe as like their simp armies are. Which, I mean, that gets into like the whole thing. Like as like much as you want to fling fucking tomatoes and witch hunt these women, there's a demand by these fucking guys.
Yeah.
I want to comment on your thing though, because I like when I'm like a tangent.
Yeah. You started coming back to it.
That was fucking cringy. How? So you went home, looked at her OnlyFans, went to work, and then said, we're distracted. She kept her personal life not at work. Okay. And that's like, I think that's like, yeah, there's always going to be a social stigma, but like really you're going to fire her? That's that like negative conservative side of things.
Yeah.
That I don't like. I'm like, really? You're going to fire her from her fucking job? Like, I don't like that.
First off, she didn't need your job. Like, She like I think that was a chick that genuinely enjoyed.
She wants to have her own like race cars.
Yes. Yeah. And I couldn't think of it. It was just my very first thought was like, oh, this is Salem Witch Trials all over again. Those witches have powers and they won't tell us, how they're getting them, or they won't like, assist us, like, I don't know. Maybe if you would have let her fucking film some of her content in your garage, you would have got some more business. You know what I mean? But they're so quick to the
judgmentalness.
And it's back to jealousy. You're doing better than me. I don't like what you're doing. So get the fuck out of my shop. And that's not right. That's not right.